Have you ever met someone who talks about changing the world, but can't seem to get out of bed in the morning? Or maybe, deep down, that person is you. You have these huge, ambitious dreams, but when it comes to the day-to-day grind, you feel an almost physical resistance. You're not alone. This is the fascinating paradox of the lazy, ambitious person, and it's a lot more common and complex than you might think. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind this unique personality type. We'll explore why this conflict exists, what it means, and most importantly, how to harness it to your advantage. Because believe it or not, this apparent contradiction can actually be a secret superpower. So, what's really going on in the mind of someone who's both lazy and ambitious? It's not just a simple case of wanting success without the work. It's often a sign of a highly efficient mind. Think about it. People who are lazy in this context often despise wasted effort. They're not against work itself. They're against ineffective work. They have a natural talent for finding the shortest path from point A to point B. This is the mindset that invents shortcuts, automates tasks, and streamlines processes. While others are busy working hard, the lazy, ambitious person is thinking about how to work smart. Bill Gates famously said he would always hire a lazy person to do a difficult job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. This isn't a joke, it's a core principle of innovation. The drive to avoid tedious, repetitive tasks is what fuels the creation of better, faster, and more efficient solutions. So, if you constantly find yourself thinking, there has to be a better way to do this, you might just have the mind of an innovator. Your ambition sets the destination, and your laziness designs the most efficient vehicle to get you there. However, there's another, darker side to this coin that we need to talk about. Sometimes, what looks like laziness is actually a mask for something else. Fear. The fear of failure, the fear of success, or even the fear of not being perfect. When your ambitions are sky high, the pressure to live up to them can be immense. This can lead to a state of analysis paralysis, where you spend so much time planning the perfect first step that you never actually take it. This is a form of self-sabotage. The ambition creates a high bar, and the fear of not clearing it makes you procrastinate. You tell yourself you're just being lazy or waiting for the right moment, but in reality, you're protecting your ego from the possibility of not being good enough. The dream remains a perfect, untouched fantasy, safe from the messy reality of effort and potential mistakes. If this sounds familiar, it's crucial to recognize that this isn't laziness, it's anxiety. And the first step to overcoming it is to give yourself permission to be imperfect. Action, not perfection, is what leads to progress. Another key psychological factor is the concept of mismatched motivation. Your ambition might be driven by long-term, abstract goals, like becoming successful or making an impact. These are fantastic motivators for dreaming big, but they are terrible for getting things done on a Tuesday afternoon. Our brains are wired for more immediate rewards. The lazy part of you is simply the part that isn't impressed by a vague, distant payoff. It wants to know, what's in it for me right now? The trick is to bridge the gap between your grand vision and your daily actions. Break down your massive goals into tiny, manageable, and even enjoyable steps. For example, instead of write a book, your goal for today could be write one funny paragraph, or spend 15 minutes brainstorming fun chapter titles. By creating a system of small, immediate wins, you're feeding your brain the dopamine hits it craves, making the process of working towards your big ambition feel less like a chore and more like a game. You're essentially hacking your own reward system to align your short-term desires with your long-term goals. Let's also consider the role of energy. Some people just have a naturally lower reservoir of physical or mental energy. It's not a moral failing, it's a biological reality. For these individuals, ambition can feel like a curse. You have the mind and the desire to build an empire. This creates a constant internal battle and feelings of guilt. If this is you, the key isn't to force yourself to be less lazy. It's to become a master of energy management. You need to be ruthless about protecting your energy. This means understanding your personal energy cycles. Are you a morning person or a night owl? When are your peak hours of focus? Schedule your most important high-leverage tasks for these peak times. For the rest of the day, allow yourself to do lower energy tasks, or simply to rest and recharge without guilt. Your laziness is a signal from your body that it needs to conserve resources. Your ambition is the compass that tells you where to spend those precious resources for maximum impact. Treat your energy like your most valuable asset, because for you, it is. So, how do we turn this internal conflict from a source of frustration into a powerful engine for success? First, embrace your inner efficiency expert. Stop feeling guilty about wanting to find the easy way. Instead, lean into it. Actively look for shortcuts, tools, and systems that can automate or simplify your work. Delegate tasks that don't require your unique genius. Your goal is not to do more work, it's to create more impact with less effort. This is leverage, and it's the lazy, ambitious person's greatest strength. Second, confront the fear. Differentiate between true laziness, a desire for efficiency, and procrastination, driven by anxiety. If you're stuck, ask yourself, am I avoiding this because it's inefficient, or because I'm afraid? If it's fear, the antidote is small, imperfect action. Make the first step so ridiculously easy that you can't say no. Write one sentence. Send one email. Do a 5-minute workout. The momentum you build will crush the fear. Third, re-engineer your reward system. Connect your big, abstract dreams to small, concrete, daily rewards. Gamify your progress. Set up a system where completing small tasks gives you an immediate sense of accomplishment. Whether it's checking something off a list, treating yourself to a coffee, or just taking a moment to acknowledge your own effort. Make progress feel good in the moment, not just in the distant future. And finally, master your energy. Know your limits and respect them. Your ambition doesn't need you to work 16-hour days. It needs you to use your best 1 or 2 hours of peak focus on the things that truly matter. Protect that time fiercely. Learn to say no to things that drain your energy without moving you closer to your goals. Rest is not a weakness. It's a strategic necessity for long-term success. The lazy, ambitious person is not a contradiction. They are a prototype of the modern genius. In a world filled with noise and distraction, the ability to focus on what truly matters and to find the most direct path to achieving it is a superpower. Stop fighting against your nature and start working with it. Your ambition provides the vision, and your laziness provides the ingenuity. When you learn to harmonize these two forces, you become not just productive, but truly effective, capable of achieving incredible things with a surprising sense of ease and flow. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments what your biggest lazy, ambitious struggle is. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of success and creativity. See you in the next one.